it is. Sunday morning, baby. Gotta get to church. Hope you got your best clothes on. It's Father Moo here. Got time for a short stream. I got my battery at 22%, 22 minutes remaining. But I only have 16 minutes to make the patch, so I'm gonna dive right in. Couple of successful, a couple of unsuccessful patches recently. Was still doing that thing of looking at which modules I don't usually use. I know what I want to do today. I want to look at these guys. 4-to-1 switch and 1-to-4 switch. That's interesting. In fact, I'm just going to, I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm going to throw out some of the modules I don't understand, and I'm going to see if I can get them to do something. There is on-off switch. These are labeled in red, which suggests they're for audio, and they're in the mixer section, but they look to me like they can or should be used for control signals as well. So I don't know exactly why. What is this? I think I just made adjustable gain control, adjustable offset. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's what I want today. So how does this bad boy work? Let's go to on-off switch in the manual. Module reference. Mixer group, and then on off. That was fast. No signal. Yeah. Signal is 64 units when switched on. Okay. So, what are we supposed to send to the input? A very slow LFO? It says audio input. Okay, here we go. Signal, bipolar, unipolar, or logic, depending on the input signal. That means you can put a gate in it. You can put a yellow, blue, or red thing into it, and that's what you'll get out. If no signal is patched to the input, off button not to press. Oh, I see. This is like a 50% switcher. Okay. Let's see what that gets us. Okay. I'll look at a few more weirdos here. Constant smooth. What is this? Okay, I don't know what you are either. Note velocities. Okay. To adjust the velocity amount when you hit a key on the keyboard. Okay, that's interesting enough. So I guess what this will let you pick one of these four. I can't assign it to a knob, so it's not super useful to me. I will tell you what I was going for today. I was looking up this module made by someone named, the guy behind Nonlinearcircuits. He makes a module called Stochaos. So that means like stochastic plus chaos. And something I'm interested in adding to my eurorack modular. So basically it has an in and a reset in. The in should be for a clock. And then if you send that clock in and you pick stochastic, chaos, or both, it outputs a variety of weird signals. So it gives you pinkant chaos noise, gives you 4 channels of weird CV, one of which I think is negative. It gives you 8 weird gates, And this stochastic output is supposedly a longer gate, according to the author. So I was like, yeah, I love the Nord Modular. I do have things like the clocked pattern random generator, but can't I make something more like Mr. Stochaos here that mixes things up and outputs weird clocks and CVs? I guess I could build an emulation of it where like each one of these is just a random, but I wanted to build it as more like a logic circuit weirdness. And that's what I was hoping to do with these bad boys today. So, you heard me say it before, but I don't know if I will get where I'm going with this, but I could certainly try. So I guess you could say I am not attempting to imitate Mr. Stochaos exactly. I'm just taking the general idea of what it does without knowing how it does that. You send it in a clock and possibly a reset, and then it outputs a bunch of weird gates, weird CVs, and one big, long, slower gate. I'm pretty sure we won't get that last one in there. But we'll do what we can. So we're going to build ours with less actual knowledge and more of the hopeful self-confidence of the idiot, being me, to see what we can get. So, just so we can hear our creations, let's go here. Let's make a mixer. And I think I'm gonna cheat and do what I did before, which was make a couple of percussion oscillators. Maybe just to make it easier on the human ears that have to listen to my audio garbage. I'm going to drop a little phaser in there for you, sweeten things up. So we got 3 percussion sounds. They're all being sent into the phaser's input, and the phaser is being sent to the output. So hopefully, oh shoot, it crashed on me the last time I did this. I don't know how far we're going to get here. Just going to call it Stochaster. But yeah, so we got the 3 dudes here running into the phaser for flavor and into the output. Gonna need a couple of, let's just see how the battery's gonna treat me. 10 minutes, come on, bastard. Now it's a real race against the clock. Come on, we need a clock, and we need maybe a clock pattern gen. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, great. So let me just start hooking them up before I run out of power here. Send the pattern generator's output to the beginning of my weirdo input chain here. Gonna make me another clock, which will be my anti-clock for the whole thing. Set this guy to like 48. 24 is too similar of a number. That should screw things up properly. Start plugging these bad boys in here. The random pulse generators. This one is going to go into an inverter just to be the opposite. But then send the normal one in there. And this one is going to go to the delay. Just set to an arbitrary number. Clock him in there. Doing pretty good here. Let's use this guy in there. And maybe use I don't know if that'll help, but we'll use that to reset this clock. And we'll plug that into the... Ooh, how about... Wait, does that make sense? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But let's see if any of these will actually make these boys trigger. Oh, we need to differentiate the boys. So we'll send this boy up an octave. And send him down an octave. Wow. That actually kind of did something. Is this my fastest patch of all time? Well, I failed to use the on-off switch or the other ones I was supposed to. But I did manage to super quickly build a little Stoke clocker, which is definitely doing weird things. I bet if we mess with some of these knobs here, that'll really screw it up too. Actually kind of neat. Is my battery dead yet? 7 minutes. Please let me have 2 LFO randoms. Thank you. No use clocking them to the clock because there's just too many clocks going on. But they can be used to adjust the phase. Open this up a bit. Spread them out. Yeah. Maybe these should be a bit more like this. Okay, fastest patch ever. Sometimes being random and having no battery power is the best option of all. Stoke clocker. A little guy, a little weird clock, a little phaser, 3 little voices, and that's all we had time for. Wish we had more time. We don't. Church is short today. Everybody go to the pancake breakfast. Don't forget to tip your God. Ooh, let's make this random too. Ooh, that's even better. Save it in synth. Thank you, everybody. Sometimes you gotta be fast when you build a crazy clock machine. Yeah, that's awesome.